Good morning. We are live in 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? We are back. PhilipTheTitan here from the Grandstands. We are here ready for FP3. We have 1 hour of FP3, so let's get into it. The boys are already lining up, exiting the pits. There seems to already be a problem with the McLaren, but here we go. I'm very excited. Let's get our headphones on and let's get going. Ooh, got my voice double timing right there. But thank you guys for joining us and waiting with us. From the grandstand, you guys are the reason we're here. So let's get into it. If you guys are on Twitter, get on Twitter. Twitter talk has been going nonstop. Let's keep it going. But yeah, this is looking good, guys. So we already have some cars on track right now. We have Albon already in turn 10 with Lando Norris behind him and Roman Grosjean coming out of turn 9. Magnussen's flying up to turn 4. Daniel Kvyat is also exiting turn 3. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see how this plays out. If you are on Discord, please join us live. Let's talk. Anyway, so let's continue. We also have right now, Max Verstappen is exiting the pits, and he is going for it. So let's see how this plays out. Got to get my coffee, because you got to have coffee. Let's just face it. All right, so right now we have Max Verstappen. He's already looking really strong. I mean, the guy is all time. Wasn't the biggest fan of him for a long time, but he's grown on me. He drives very competitively, and honestly, he drives more competitively than, I would say, Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton just has the best car, let's just face it. And he knows how to wax to get the best car. All right, we got our first comment. What's up, guys? David, what's up, buddy? How are you? How's the weather? Rainy or sunny? Honestly, it's not rainy or sunny. It's just gloomy out. So I think it's just going to be a dry race, but it's not going to be hot. But hello from Italy. We got Italy in the house, guys. Remember, guys, Italy is where the coolest people live. You guys have Ferrari. Just saying. All right, so Max Verstappen's already pulling into the pits. Not looking too bright for Max Verstappen. If he's already into the pits, they're checking the car for some reason. Something happened, so let's check what happened. So Max Verstappen, what happened? Oh, he was on hard tires. He couldn't find grip, but that's the same corner. None of us can find grip. So that's not just his problem. That's everyone's problem right there. Make it nice and big for you guys. All right, so now we have, is that Daniel Kvyat exiting? Or is that Pierre Gasly? Oh, Daniel Kvyat. He exits the pits. He comes into turn 4. He's looking, Daniel Kvyat's a good driver. I'm happy he's in F1. Very happy to see him in F1. I get notice that Toro Rosso will change their name to Alpha Tauri. Well, the Alpha Tauri thing sounds like something from The Last Starfighter, so that's kind of ripping off a movie. They might want to reconsider. I'll have to double check with my wife because she remembers that stuff, but yeah, they're totally ripping that off. It's truth. No, I believe you. It's also a movie. Something in a movie. Frank, how are you? What's going on? What are you doing? Where are you watching from? Let us know. I'm over here in Southern California where the sun is coming out, but it's ice cold. I know you guys are thinking, not cold there. It's cold. If you're a sun baby, it's cold. All right, so who do we have on track right now? Only Pierre Gasly and Cabusa. What a travesty to come back to F1 thinking you're going to do something and you just totally make a bad name for yourself as a driver. People then immediately say, oh, it's the car. It's not just the car. I'm the guy that gave tips for your cat and dogs from the Netherlands. Frankie. Well, my cat's in here tearing up the whole house. Let me see if I can catch her. Hey, sweetie. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, sweet girl. Come on. Okay, she's ignoring me. But yeah, she's actually a really sweet girl. She actually got really big from the time I talked to you about her. Much bigger. Oh my god, the chat's getting so large. Gotta confine the chat. How do we confine the chat? I love seeing the chat get bigger though. Keep the chat coming in, guys. Keep the chat coming in. I'm doing some Christmas draws to decorate my bedroom. I have stars and letters. Can you for the Ferrari for my Italian friends? For me, please. For the Ferrari. I love Ferrari. Let's make sure Ferrari dominates. So I just saw that movie, Ford versus Ferrari. Just an amazing movie. I'm actually going to be running a contest for you guys. I have movie posters and these cool glasses to give away. So if you're looking to get a pair of these glasses, let me know because I'm running a contest. I only have a few. If you look on the side, it says Ford versus Ferrari. They're exclusive glasses for the movie. They were given out only for a pre-screening. I grabbed a few, so if you guys want a pair, let me know down in the comments and I'll be possibly sending you out some glasses. I only have very few though, so just keep that in mind. I think I have one color of each. So there's a red pair with black lenses, a blue pair with black lenses, and then these. So these will be the big giveaway. Oh yes, they're both doing well. My wife's got a hangover though this morning. She was having a little too much fun. But yeah, we're doing good. We're watching movies and getting drunk last night. That Disney Plus, I mean, it's so addicting. Everything I grew up with as a child is on there, so it's like, let's watch it. All right. If you guys are looking for a way to actually watch live footage right now, head over to the F1 TV app. Let me put the link down below. And get it. It's a must-have. You can get it on your Android or your Apple iOS. But it's something you gotta have as a F1 fan. And as the season comes to an end, you can pretty much watch the last race for free. So keep that in mind. Here, I'm putting the link down below for you guys. Because like I said, it's a must-have. There you guys go. Bruno, how are you? Thank you for joining us from the grandstands. I'm actually wearing a cool shirt. So this is Global Grandstands. This was made for me by my niece and my nephew. And it's basically where I come from in the sense of where I started this whole concept stuff. And what a race to be racing Brazil. I gotta be honest, in the simulator, this track is so hard. This track is not easy to do. I have a hard time driving it. Actually, I'm not a fan of driving the track, actually. It's very, very difficult. And unfortunately, I don't have the time to just sit there and practice. I don't. Okay, so nothing exciting is actually going down right now. Right now, all we have is a McLaren and Kubica on track. Sainz and Kubica. So yeah, the cars, we don't have any of the big dogs on track right now. It's currently just the midfield teams. But the track is dry, guys. Track is dry. McLaren, yeah, we're going to see McLaren definitely battling for podiums in 2020. We're going to see a lot of teams battling for podiums in 2020. Given it's going to be the last year of this era, it's going to be a battle. It's sad, though, that all the teams only got good at the end. These were great cars. I actually really enjoyed this era of Formula One. I think the hybrid era was perfect. We'll see the same units in the new cars coming up, but, you know, the design of these cars and the aero packages were perfect. I think just teams did not get it right. Who do we have with us this morning? Is that BDHD?
Yeah, man. What's up, man?
What's up, BDHD? How are you, man?
Pissed off.
So, are you currently watching right now?
Can't. Obviously, they took the free practices out of the ESPN package.
Are you kidding me?
Either that or I have to upgrade again. So yeah, I can't watch. And that's a bummer.
Why don't you just get the F1 TV app?
Man, I'm gonna try.
It's totally worth. You'll get this weekend, and I was gonna say you'll get next weekend, but we don't. It's like what, 2 weeks away when we get to Yas Circuit.
Yeah, Yas.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks away, so you won't get it right away. But everybody in the grandstands, this is our boy BDHD. He was live at COTA for Circuits of America. He's a big F1 fan. He actually watches it using the ESPN app on his PlayStation, which you guys can watch F1 for free if you have that whole setup. But right now I'm trying to get him convinced to get the F1 TV app because it's a must-have.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the app, man.
I think you're gonna like the app more. Do you have like a laptop?
No, I have a desktop.
Okay. Well, that's the same. You could have like I have it. I have the tracker. I have the data. I have live, and then I have from the pits up, and you're able to kind of really engage in with everything that's happening all at once. But BDHD, did you see Ford versus Ferrari yet?
No, I just heard about it not too long ago.
Okay, dude, it is a movie to see if you're any interest in motorsports or fast cars. They really nailed it with this one. Okay, man, they're using up the whole track, and Cabusa is actually looking really good. It's just sad, man, to see him exit with such a bad reputation after this.
Well, he might have a chance at Haas in the future. Not that great of a.
I don't see it. He's just too old now. I don't think they want to invest in someone so old.
Well, they're gonna bring him in for simulation and other things.
I guess
who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Anything could happen. By the way, I'm glad to hear that Albon will stay in Red Bull next year. This must be a relief to him. Yes, it must be a major relief. I'm sure he already knew it. He was performing way better than Pierre Gasly. You know, he fits well with that car. The sad truth is, though, is he going to do well with them in 2020 and in 2021 as the cars will change? All right, so right now, fastest lap is going to Carlos Sainz with the 110, but it's only because, you know, no one else is going on track. I feel like everyone's waiting to go on track until there's some rubber laid down. Yeah, Albon's just waiting it out. But the Honey Badger, he's throwing down some laps right now. That first corner is very hard to do. When I'm in the simulator, I mean, you're carrying so much speed, and the turn is pretty sharp. It's a sharp left, and it rolls downwards, and I just can't get it. Where are we at? Okay, so We have 44 minutes left, and currently we have not seen the Mercedes or the Red Bull. Ooh, never mind. I was going to say the Ferrari is not on track, but the Ferraris are on track. Vettel's in turn 10, while Leclerc is in turn 4. All right, so we got Ferraris, but we still don't have the Mercedes on track. That's interesting that we don't have the Mercedes on track yet. We have Bernie Ecclestone. He's in the pits with Ferrari. That's interesting. Fastest lap is Daniel Ricciardo with a 1:10.577. Oh, Mercedes. They're prepping them to release them. All right, here we go. It's pause. They're waiting. They're going to release them. And here we go. 44, Hamilton. All right, they release Hamilton. Hamilton, he's really trying to, with his contracts, he's really scared to sign any contract right now. I think it's just purely because he knows Mercedes might not be the most competitive car in 2021, and he knows he wants to leave it open in case, you know, he needs to get in the best car.
But which one will, though? Is the question.
What happened?
I said, which one will be the most competitive car?
You know what? We could see Ferrari and Mercedes not being competitive. Can you see him going back to McLaren because somehow they got the most competitive package?
Yeah, that would be something.
That would be something. Ron Dennis would just be like, why? Poor Ron. I can't believe they forced him out so badly. Such disrespect. Mitchell, Sparks, will Lando copy Lewis' career? Lando is nowhere near at Lewis Hamilton's level. Lewis Hamilton in his first year in F1 was freaking competitive. I think he was better in his first year than he is now. He's matured now, and that super racecraft is really nurtured, and he's really good now. But his first year of F1, he was willing to take people out. He was totally Ayrton Senna. I mean, Hamilton drove better than any rookie. He was Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton today, all in one. All right, Lewis is on track. He just turned 3, and he's flying down to turn 4. He's looking good. He's looking strong. And he dives in. Does he use up all the track? Does he use up all the track? He uses up all the track. Vettel's with the fastest time with a 109.666. Oh, wow. What an evil number. Will Hamilton reach the... No, he'll definitely get Michael Schumacher's record for sure. It's guaranteed. He knows it, but he's not going to say it. He doesn't want to jinx himself. If you notice Lewis, he's always trying to not jinx himself. He's very superstitious. He always wants to look like the underdog, even though we all know he's not. He was once an underdog, but that's just not his career no more. He's the top guy. All right, Hamilton does not go fastest. Oh, Hamilton goes fastest with a 109.562. Lando to Mercedes, like copy Lewis like that. Oh, I could see that. Lando's consistent, and he has the ability to be fast, so I could see him at Mercedes. Remember, Mercedes is not going to be a big team. Mercedes is actually going to have a problem soon, guys. Oh my God, who just gave me a follow? Mitchell. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. So yeah, Mercedes is being bought out by Penske, possibly. And they just bought out IMSA. And they've been buying up everything. So they're the highest bidder right now to buy Mercedes. Mercedes doesn't want to be a manufacturer anymore inside the Constructor Championship. They just want to supply engines. So oddly enough, Mercedes is looking for a way out of F1. And that's why it's so hard for Lewis. Lewis wants to stay in the Constructors Championship, and it doesn't look like it might not happen for him, because I don't think Ferrari will welcome him. As much as he wants it, the fans are just not behind him in Italy, and that matters. It matters big time.
How come I can't complete my order?
What happened, BDHD?
I'm trying to get the app, but it won't let me.
Okay, go to your desktop. Do not use the subscription on the apps, because
I'm on the desktop.
Okay, good. Yeah, the app, your phone is broken. Not your phone, but they had to fix my stuff yesterday. So when you subscribe on Apple Store, it doesn't actually take the subscription at all. Now on the desktop, what happened?
Me log out and log.
You were getting the Pro one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and just make sure your information's correct. And make sure to hit the box at the bottom. Click it, and you should be good. I bet Lewis reached the 7th title record, but the 8th title will be a bit harder. Yes, it's going to be much harder. It's going to be harder because he has now to compete with good drivers. Lewis won in an era where there was a lot of bad drivers on the grid. Why do you think we saw so many drivers leave to IndyCar and just different sports? Excuse me. He was not being pushed. And now that we have these top drivers in the sport, like Leclerc and Max Verstappen, I mean, he has to work now. And McLaren. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Trying to see how to watch. It's not letting me. It's not giving an option.
Okay, now it said your order was good, right? Go to your emails and double check it. Complete. Now back out and go to F1 TV, and if you're not logged in, log in, and it will pop right up. It will show FP3 live. Will Fernando Alonso make a return to the sport? No. Fernando, I can't. Alonso will never come back to F1. He's not welcomed. The teams know how he is. He wants a lot of money to be a bad driver. He is not that good in F1. He was a champion at one point, but he can never adapt to these current model cars. And I don't know if we're going to see him come back strong, unfortunately. But he is doing really well right now in rally. He's doing he's getting ready for the Dakar Rally, which is in January. It's a 17-day rally, which I'll be covering. I'm a big fan of the Dakar Rally. He will be racing in it, and he already won his first big desert rally. So, maybe he found where he belongs in a brutal sport where you have to be a brutal driver. You can't be a brutal driver in F1. You have to be delicate, because these cars are delicate.
Oh yeah, I'm good now.
I'm good, man. Good, man. Hamilton in Ferrari would be the same strange thing, and Schumacher went to McLaren. Yeah, I totally agree.
Where's your time tracker on?
Okay.
P3.
What happened?
What's your time tracker on right now?
My time tracker?
Yeah.
My data is P3 35 seconds, or 35 minutes.
Okay, 35 minutes, 35 seconds right now for me. I was just checking, man.
Okay, then yeah, we're about the same then.
Cool.
Okay. Are you on your desktop?
Yeah, I'm on my desktop.
Do you have open all your windows, dude? Open a bunch of browsers, and you could have your data, your tracker. You could have everything all at once.
Yep.
All right, guys. I got one person to get on F1 TV. Now, guys, get the F1 TV and support F1. This helps F1. Because the future isn't going to be on your actual TV anymore. It's going to be on streaming services like F1 TV. The future is streaming. That's why Disney Plus is so big right now. All right, guys, I'm going to blow my nose. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Had to blow my nose. I was too congested. All right, so currently right now, with the 34 minutes left of this session, who do we have on top right now? We have Verstappen running a 109.
Hamilton.
Yeah, that's the future, dude. The Hamilton, he fits well with these young cats, but these young cats are only going to get better. All right. The morning I got championship leader by winning in Spain. Excuse me. I put the driver is Robert. Oh, God, Robert. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe, support the channel, please. Thank you for joining us. Man, so Sector 2 is a very tricky sector. You're going uphill, you're winding to the right, and then you have to hit the brakes hard because then you have a sharp right, and then you have to go down a hill, turning left, which is super slippery, and then you got to get back on it, and then you have another sharp right. I mean, Sector 2 is one of the hardest sectors ever in motorsports because it's elevation changed big time, and it's banking at the same time. Very hard track with the Sector 2. So if you could get Sector 2 right, you're a good driver. If you guys want to win a pair of these Ford versus Ferrari glasses that are limited edition, let me know. Put your name down in the comments and tell me why you would like a pair of these. I'm starting to think that exists a relation between Ferrari and Alfa Romeo, like Red Bull and Toro Rosso. Yes, there is. So Ferrari owns obviously Alfa Romeo, but what's going on? It's their sister team. It's why Kimi Räikkönen went to Alfa Romeo to let Charles Leclerc take his seat. Mitchell, what's my favorite track? My favorite track has to be Hungary. I love the elevation and the high speeds of that track. There's no overtaking unless you got big cojones. So that's one of my favorite tracks. Especially watching Verstappen and Hamilton race it together. That was amazing racing. That's my favorite track on the calendar. And then obviously because the glamour, I love Monaco. I love watching Monaco. I like driving Monaco alone. I do not like driving in the simulator Monaco with the full grid. It's almost impossible to drive it. If you're not on pole position, you're not having fun. You're trying to avoid crashing. So those would be my two. I'm sorry, BDHD, go ahead.
I just said I love Monza.
Monza, the high-speed track.
Oh, yeah. It's one of my favorite tracks to drive on all sims and racing games.
Yeah, it used to be mine. I used to like Monza a lot. But I like elevation. I don't know why. I think that's why I like the Nürburgring, because the Nürburgring is my favorite track all time. And I love elevation change. I love drops and ups.
I think most racers, that's like their default favorite track is Nürburgring, because of course you can't have a track conversation without adding the Nordschleife to it.
you really can't. And that's what I'm talking about, man. It's just one of those tracks that you can't really go without. It's yeah, you're right. It's everyone's favorite track if you're a driver.
Out a little bit too early. Is that part of it? The kind of reassurances that he needs.
The history. There's so much about it.
Yeah, there really is. Hold on, I'm trying to get my wife. Everybody, my wife is here with us. Say hi. Here you go, baby.
Hello, wife.
BDHD said hi. Hi, BDHD. If you like elevation, do you like China?
China is a very interesting track.
China takes a skilled driver to get right. In the simulator, you have to be precise on every corner. And that's what I've learned about China's track. It's very, very particular. Yeah, Shanghai. I was watching the LMP1s race it. And man, even with all that downforce, they still couldn't get it right.
Yeah, Audi, if you happen to be watching the stream, I really would like to drive the R18. Please get at me in my channel, BDHD Game Channel, because I still want to drive the car.
You're so funny. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. But yes, we're coming down to the end. We have 27 minutes left. The only Japanese F1 digger. I don't know what that meant. Man. Brazil. Very beautiful. So sad that the country is in such a weird state.
Whole lot of violence.
Whoa! Roman Grosjean. He dives into the corner with Racing Point, and he just went for it. That was nice. That was some good driving from him and Perez.
Yeah, Grosjean gets him a seat in F1, Hulkenberg doesn't.
Where are we at right now? Yeah, the elevations and the angles of the track here are so intense. It's a roller coaster.
Kind of like Coda.
Yeah. It has familiarities with Coda for sure.
Serious elevation changes in spots.
I think the biggest problem with Coda, it doesn't wind like a roller coaster. Yeah, it has parts of it that are total roller coaster, and then it just goes flat.
Yep. I'm trying to decide where I'm gonna sit next year, because I'm probably gonna get my tickets next month. Go ahead and get them. Yeah.
If I could really think I wouldn't be kidnapped in Brazil, I would totally go to Interlagos.
I respect the track, but I never really liked it. I was never really a fan of it. All of those hard right-handers and that real technical section, I really hate those.
Yeah, you're talking about Sector 2 and Sector 3?
Yeah, Sector 2 mostly.
Sector 2, dude, in the simulator had me getting so pissed that I was screaming, and I just said, I'm over it. And I totally dropped it, and I haven't played it since. Sector 2 just broke me mentally.
Yeah, I almost forgot it was on GT Sport. I mean, I just don't really favor the track.
Yeah, neither do I. I would like to see it though, just because I want to go to Brazil. But I'm just like,
me too.
I'm really terrified of Brazil's like Mexico. You go to Mexico, you're risking being kidnapped and your family being called for some money. What team do you support or driver? What team? Okay, so BDHD, I'm going to ask you for our people inside the chat. Who's the team that you support or driver or both?
All right. When it comes to teams, I have two teams I support. First team is going to be Mercedes. Second team is going to be Racing Point, Force India. When it comes to drivers, it's 4 different drivers. Lewis Hamilton being number 1, Danny Rick, Charles Leclerc, and of course my boy Checo Perez.
All right, I like it. All right, so that was from BDHD, from the Grandstands, and now who I support. When it comes to teams, I'm a big Ferrari and McLaren fan. I love the history, but I also love what they're capable of. Then it would go to drivers. It'd be currently at this moment right now, it would be Charles Leclerc. It would be Vettel. I love to see Vettel win. I like to see Vettel push. And then Daniel Ricciardo. And then Max Verstappen. And then Lewis Hamilton. That would be my top 5. But let us know, Mitchell. Who do you support? And who do you want to see always on the podium? And David, I support McLaren and Carlos. You know what? That's a great combination, man. He has shown us time and time again. He's competitive. What happened? Okay, my love. But let us know, guys. Also, please hit thumbs up on the channel. Please support us. Subscribe if you are brand new here. And I'll be back later for qualifying. I wasn't live for FP1 or FP2 this week. I had to work in the OR, so I was very busy. Excuse me. I'm actually trying to work my butt off because I want to save money to buy a mixer so that I can control the audio so that we can have even better audio for this stream. Audio is very key for me. By Lando Norris. Moving up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster. That's something he would say.
Leclerc purple, first sector.
Leclerc is just, man, he's good. And it's not just that he's in the fastest car. He's literally legit.
At the end of the day, you still gotta know how to drive it.
Yeah, because you could have the fastest car and be the worst driver. Look at Vettel. Vettel's a great example of a talented driver in the fastest car making nothing but mistakes.
It looks like he might push up the order just a little bit.
Ooh, we have 2 Ferraris, 1-2 right now with 21 minutes left.
Yeah, Vettel was purple right before Leclerc was, so I kind of figured they might end up winning.
Yeah. Mitchell, you're from Australia. Well, I love Australia. I follow some people on Twitter from Australia, and they are interesting. And one of them just popped up on my Twitter. She's a naughty one. Twitter. My wife couldn't believe how bad Twitter's porn problem is. She was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Thank you." So yeah, Lewis Hamilton sitting in 4th right now.
Ferrari's almost a second up on the Mercedes.
I think this weekend we're gonna see a Red Bull Ferrari lockout. I don't think Mercedes is gonna have it. They're fast, but they already won. It's over. The other guys now just want to prove that they were better. Ricardo's a good driver too, but I still ask why he went to Renault instead of staying in Red Bull. Yeah, him leaving Red Bull was the dumbest thing he's ever done. He wanted to be a number one driver, and he's still not a number one driver. Like, I don't even know if Renault even knows who is the driver with their team anymore. Renault has dropped the ball as a manufacturer, and they just, I don't know what they're doing over there.
They just busy selling dreams right now.
Yeah. All right, they're looking for a double cooldown. Hey, how does my mic sound, by the way, guys? Is it deeper? I'm trying out a compressor today.
Sounds pretty decent on my end.
It does?
Yeah, clean and clear.
Okay, good. Thank you. I'm trying out a compressor today, and I moved it up higher to see what it sounds like. I don't really know what a compressor is, so I'm just trying it out. To see what it sounds like. I don't really know what a compressor is, so I'm just trying it out. Yeah, there's still too much echo in the background. I don't know how to fix that.
That's coming from the room.
That's
it has to be the dynamics of the room that you're in.
Okay. Well, my wife bought me a bunch of foam, so I'm gonna put that up. All right, we got Hamilton out of the first sector. He's in sector 2, and he's looking good. He's looking strong. Thoughts on McLaren having Mercedes engine next year? It's them going full circle again. They think that they'll be competitive. I don't see Mercedes has already had problems themselves. And look at all the teams that have a Mercedes motor. They're not fast. They're not good. So I don't see them benefiting. I think if they went back to Honda, they'd probably do better than going to Mercedes. They just had to get rid of Alonso. Alonso hurt the Honda relationship badly. But Hamilton goes fastest, guys, with a 108.320.
Lewis Hamilton, fastest lap.
Where are we at? Okay. All right, guys. If you guys want to win these awesome glasses, these are the Ford versus Ferrari glasses from the theaters. These are exclusive to the pre-screeners. I grabbed a few. If you want a pair of these, I'm going to give one pair away before the end of this session. All you have to do is tell me down below why you love motorsports and why you watch it every time it's on TV. And tell me where it comes from. Give me an explanation. That's all you have to do. And the best one will win a pair. I'll contact you. I'll DM you, and I will send you a pair. If Carlos do a podium or even win, I'm sure that the radio will heard smooth operator. All right, we have 15 minutes left. And Hamilton, fast. But I think this was a trick. I think Leclerc will go fastest. Albon, possible podium this weekend. No. Albon's had the most problems with this track. I don't think we'll see a podium for him.
Now, if people start crashing, then it's a possibility.
Yeah, that's the
only way it's gonna happen.
That's a whole nother story, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to it's gonna take two top guys crashing for that to happen. or having technical issues.
David, maybe it doesn't sound like it, but I'm Spanish, but my English is awesome. Well, my English is horrible, and that's my native language, so, you know, I
I
respect.
think your English is pretty good.
Well,
Your
thanks,
pronunciation
PhD.
of F1 drivers' names is kind of funny, but other than that,
Yeah, F1 drivers' names I do not pronounce good at all. I'll admit that. Where are we at? George Russell. We don't have our boys on with us. BDHD.
you said what?
What happened to our boys? Mars isn't with us.
He might pop in for qualifying.
So yeah, for next season, I have some plans. I'm gonna have a mixer that I'm trying to save up for. It's like the best one for streamers, and you're able to really do stuff with your voice. And I can make it sound like the old school radios from the 50s when they used to commentate F1. So I'm kind of just winding down now the season, and I think kind of more focused now on the next season and how to bring something new to it. Hamilton 44, he used up all of the track at turn 4 and 5. He went all the way out. He's looking to set the fastest lap time. Is he going to do it though? No, he slowed down. He slowed down. What happened? Okay, hold on, we're going to find out. Okay, he goes all the way over. 4 and 5 right in the middle, he goes all the way. So wait a minute, is that lap disqualified? BDHD.
Yo,
Yeah, did you see that?
I missed it. I was looking at
Are you looking
something
at
on my phone.
Are you looking at Pornhub again?
Oh no.
Okay. He went all the way off on
Kimi Räikkönen memes on my phone.
Kimi Räikkönen memes. Best memes on the planet. Where are we at? Where's the Hulk going next year? Oh, he's out of F1. He needs to leave. He never performed like he needed to.
Räikkönen 7.
Personally, I think it would be good to see Hulkenberg go to the World Endurance Series and drive the hypercars. I think he would do really well, and I could see him driving for Peugeot.
You know they released some of the hypercar specs.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, man. I'm more excited for the hypercar series than I am for 2021 F1. The hypercar series is literally going to be the most intense series we've seen yet.
It's going to be some real weird and interesting looking cars out there on the grid.
Yeah. It's going to be more different than LMP1. Not one car will look the same.
And that's a refreshing thing right there.
Oh yeah, dude. And these cars are supposedly faster than the LMP1s. Is Caruso driving next year? Do Williams have a seat? He won't be in F1. But if he's smart, he will also look for a seat in the World Endurance Series. If everyone is smart who's not going to be driving in F1, go to the Hypercar Series in the FIA WEC.
To whoever just asked that question, if you Google it, Kubica has pretty much been offered a position at Haas for simulator and development. And Latifi is really the only person right now that's fighting for the Williams seat.
That's so funny. Fighting for the seat, but he's the only guy.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That is awesome. Okay, where are we at? All right, Verstappen, man. What's up, guys? Just woke up. Can't find my headphones. Christian, what is up, brother? No worries, man. You just woke up. We are going strong in FP3. Currently, we have Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc. We have Vettel, we have Albon, and we have Bottas as your top 5. You're not missing much. It's not that competitive right now. I think qualifying is going to be interesting, though. But it's been a good session for sure. Nothing to write home though. All right, Kimi Räikkönen even goes over. So turn 5, everyone is using the whole track as much as they can.
Gross jeans is cursing again.
Oh, because of the little snap in the wheel. That was him. That snap is coming from him being too much on the throttle.
Oh, pulling in front of people, I see. Traffic jam.
Hamilton's time is a 1:08.320. Gross jeans. Dude, that should be a t-shirt. Blip ship. If you guys are watching, let's make a shirt called Gross Jeans and dedicated to Grosjean. Ooh! McLaren jumps in front of Charles Leclerc to break his lap. Did you see that?
I sure
did. They did that on purpose. That was full on purpose to make sure he didn't get a clean lap.
Are we racing already on a Saturday?
We are racing on a Saturday. What is up, Mars? Welcome, everybody. Mars is in the house.
How's it going, guys? I missed you guys yesterday. I was so lonely. I was putting on my Celine Dion record.
Celine Dion. Aw. Did you watch Titanic afterwards? I will never let you go. All right, so we have 6 minutes left of the session, and currently everybody is on. Fuck! If you're watching the tracker, it just looks like it's like a bunch of bees. They're all zzz. Yeah, sorry, Mars, we couldn't join you yesterday. All of us had to frickin' work, but I wish I was here.
Oh, you guys with jobs? What's up with that?
Dude, once we could get enough subscribers, we'll be here freaking full time. I'm going to start a campaign like PewDiePie did. Subscribe to the Titan. And just go to everyone's phone and start grabbing their phones and subscribe. Give them candy bars, subscribe.
You should do that for all the holidays, too.
Yeah, my Christmas present to people is going to be you subscribe to me.
Subscribe to me. I will entertain you all year long. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
YouTube that tackles people and just tackle them and then pick up their phone and subscribe.
I did that one time when I was working at CXC Simulations. One of my fellow employees, I grabbed his phone. So I went on his computer actually and subscribed. He got all butt hurt. I was like, really, dude? Really?
He probably won't even notice.
Sadly, he noticed and got all butt hurt. I was like, really? You're butt hurt about it? All right, so the Renaults, we have 5 minutes to go, and the Renaults haven't done anything special.
No, just normal Sunday driving,
So,
Saturday driving.
what do you guys think of Penske interested in buying Mercedes?
I think if they make the livery look like it says penis, I'm down.
I'm down. The penis car?
Yeah, so it'd be PENS and then the KE like on the back wing, and just have it on a weird curve of the body or something. It looks like penis going down the track all the
And match the tires to look like balls?
Oh, brown tires with the black squiggly.
The Brazil track kind of looks like one. All right, Blip Shift. If you're out there, we got some ideas for some T-shirts, and we want to see this happen. We want to see the Mercedes livery look like a penis, and we also want gross jeans as a T-shirt.
Gross jeans. Grass stains and then like ripped up on the side from crashing into a wall.
And then like a cartoon version of Grosjean peeking over the jeans.
Suspension failure.
So are Ferrari cheating again this weekend? It just didn't work out for them playing fair last week.
Nah, they're not cheating. You know who's been cheating? Red Bull. All of a sudden, they're good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They got new motors. Like for Red Bull, it could be honest, you know.
Got debris in the road.
Christian, I didn't know anything about the Toyota stuff. But that's interesting to know that. But yeah, Penske's looking to buy Mercedes. That's the rumor all over the internet.
Is that where Toto's at this weekend?
Toto? No, he's in Africa. Dude.
Rainy season over there.
He's somewhere over the rainbow with Dorothy.
With Dorothy. His wife kind of looks like Dorothy. Oh, Toto.
The lion and the scarecrow. Like they all just chilling.
Washed the cars when I was a porter. First job. That would be interesting. Christian used to work at the Toyota El Monte, and he says Penske owns it. Interesting. Penske owns everything. All right, 2 minutes left. Who's going to go fastest?
Hamilton pulls in the
oil
pits.
company, aren't they?
Oh, he pulls back out.
Yeah, he pulled right out. What happened, Mars?
Is it Penske like an oil company, like BP and Petrobras?
I don't really know much about
everything.
Penske. Yeah, I just know they own everything.
They're one of those 1% companies, you know, where when you look into it, they own everything, just like whatever that company that owns all the glasses companies is.
Really?
You didn't know like Oakley's and Ray-Bans and everything is made by pretty much the same company.
What? I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
All right, guys, we have 1 minute left of the session, and what's going to happen? Everyone's pulling into the pits, so everyone's going for fastest lap or something. I don't know what the hell they're going for. Max just put on mediums, but now I think they're taking the car in. What's going on? Okay, that was weird. They switch out tires, but then they're pulling them into the garage. All right, Penske are one of the best supercar teams, Australian Motorsports V8s. Interesting. Well, I love Super V8s. Those things are freaking nuts. If I was more on an Australian time zone, I would definitely be covering that every weekend. All right, session is over. Fastest driver is... Why is Hamilton going for a fast lap? Oh, he's pulling in. All All right, everyone's pulling in. Hamilton's on top. We have Verstappen in second, Leclerc in third, Vettel in fourth, Albon in fifth, Bottas in sixth, Daniel Kvyat in seventh. Is that Joe Venanzi in eighth? We have Lando Norris in ninth. In 10th, we have Carlos Sainz. Kimi Räikkönen in 11th. We have Gasly, the Pokemon. He's in 12th. Then we have Hulkenberg in 13th, who's out of F1. Then we have 14th Magnussen, who's probably going to go to IndyCar. And then we have Daniel Ricciardo in 15th, who's probably going to go back to Red Bull at some point. Then we have Grosjeans, who's going to get a t-shirt made by Blipshift in 16th place. We have the Mexicano, who's in 17th place. Then we have Stroll, who's going to go and star in a new Hollywood movie with his dad. He is in 18th. We have Russell, who's going to probably leave F1 and go to like GT racing. And then we have Kubica, who's going to Haas to drive simulators in 20th.
And hopefully Ricardo will get a Ferrari seat. I'm hoping still.
If he gets a Ferrari seat, he'll be good. He'll be good to go. Which drivers don't you like?
All
That's a toughie. That's a toughie.
How about just which driver do you like this weekend?
This weekend, I'm just interested in seeing Leclerc, Vettel. I want to see Max Verstappen, Albon. I want to see Daniel Ricciardo. I want to see Lewis Hamilton. I want to see... That's it.
I want to see more drivers giving Lewis Hamilton a lot of pressure. Like, he's the world champion already. He's got to prove it, you know. If these are kids playing a game, Lewis Hamilton has to prove it. I want to see people putting pressure on him the entire.
I want to see someone just hit him. Just take him out. I'm sorry.
Take him out.
I know BDHD doesn't like that stuff, but you know what? I want to see a corner where he just gets pushed off into the grass and gets pushed all the way back to the back of the
we
grid.
Should have Lewis Hamilton and Kubica swap cars for the race.
I would love to see that happen.
It's like, look, you obviously don't need any more points, Lou Ham. Just scoot over.
You see him win in a Williams.
Yeah, I was going to say it'd be interesting if it was really just drivers. Like, we've been saying Russell's a good driver, but if Hamilton could get podium in one of those cars, like, yeah, no, you guys are fired.
Do you want to hear something funny? I could actually see Lewis going to Williams. He said it in the past. He's I would love to drive for them and get them back at the top.
It would have to be 2021 when everything is jumbled up.
Yeah.
I could say, was this like in 2008, 2009?
I could see him doing it, guys. I could totally see it. So here's a breakdown, guys. The session was nothing spectacular. It was pretty simple. Everybody was just going for fastest lap, but your top driver was Lewis Hamilton with a 1:08.320 on softs. Now we're going to be waiting for qualifying, so I will see you guys for qualifying, but it's pretty simple. Not everybody broke into the purples. I think the only driver to break into the purples, BDHD, wasn't that just Charles Leclerc?
Charles Leclerc and Vettel had a brief moment where he broke in the purple.
Yeah, so it's a hard track. If you guys can't get it right, you're not going to get it right. But yeah, guys, join us. We'll be back here in about an hour. I think it's like, what, hour and a half?
Yeah. It starts at 11:55 for me.
How long?
11:55, so it's about almost 2 hours, a little shorter.
Okay, a little short of 2 hours. We'll be back. I'm going to go make some breakfast with the wife, and we will be back live for qualifying in the Brazil, baby. And for my Brazilian peeps, subscribe. We love you. All right, BDHD, Mars. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Go do what you guys do. Breakfast, go get some beer, liquor, whatever makes you guys happy.
Go straight on Breakpoint.
That glasses company is Luxottica. If you have a couple minutes, I would look into it and check out their brands. Okay. And you will never spend more than like $5 on a pair of sunglasses again. It's all the same. Yeah, like all the companies, and they're proud of it too. Go to their website, and they're gonna say all our brands, and it's just like they even own like Sunglass Hut, like all the sunglasses stores. They own everything.
Wow.
Interesting.
So they make their own prices. Like no joke, it takes them like each pair of $300 Oakleys, like less than $10 to make.
Wow.
Well, guys, nobody tried to win these today, so in qualifying, I will be offering another chance to win a pair of these. I have a brand new pair in the bag. Let me. All you have to do in the next session is tell me why you love F1. And
You
me,
giving away Oakleys?
BDHD. No, I got special edition glasses for the Ford versus Ferrari's pre-screening,
Oh,
and
nice.
they're really cool. Look at them. That's what ones I've been wearing in the live stream. And they
I'm gonna let your subs go for it. I'm not gonna participate. Got to show some love to the subs.
well, we'll have another discussion on a private sector. But guys, try to let us know why you love F1. BDHD, myself, and Mars, we're gonna pick the guy who is gonna get a pair sent to him. We'll contact you in a direct message so that we can discuss shipping. But guys, you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are, and I'll be back in about 2 hours. Bye, guys.